Welcome back, guys. In this video, I'm going to be doing just something real quick. I'm going to be doing the headlights in the Subaru, and I'm also going to be doing LED lights for the interior. So there's one in the back, there's one in the dome lights, and then there's two map lights. So I'm going to be doing LEDs in those and LED headlights. So I'm here in the back of the car, and if we look up, we've got the light here. On this side, you've got two little holes right over here. You're gonna stick a flathead in one of those holes and you're gonna pry that out so we can get this thing down. So we're gonna go right in between here, we're gonna push down and we're gonna pop this clear piece off. And this is what it's gonna look like when you open up. That is the bulb that you need to take out there. And I'm gonna switch it out with these ones that I got online. Of course, I will link where I got all my bulbs here, and for the headlights, I'll link all of those down below, and I'll also put the number for each one of these. So there it is installed. I do have blue ones in the back because I just had blue LEDs to begin with, but there is only a small issue getting the original bulb out, which looks like this. The easiest way I found is just to have a small flathead like I have here. See, right up here, there's a little space. You can see right here where there's no connection, and then right up there. If you put that flathead right there and pry that way, it'll pop this out really easily. All right, now we're on the inside of the car, and up here at this dome light, if you want to take this out, you need to come to this side. You can see up here, there's a little notch right there. Just put a flathead in there, pop that out, and then you've got two little tabs up in here which keep that in place. Once you take that down, you can see you've got a single bulb up in here. And for this one, we're gonna be using these little guys that I got. Again, link down below, number's gonna be right there. And at least the ones that I got, they do matter which way you put it in. So if you put them in and they don't work, just flip them around the other side and they will work. And once you get it in, it's super easy. You just have these little tabs that keep it up in place in there. Pop that in, test it out, see if it works. So we'll grab that. And that is super bright. My eyes. And last but not least, we have the two map lights that are up here. See how they're amber and just terribly, terribly dim. Same thing with this one. You're gonna see there's a little notch right up here. You're gonna use a flathead in there and pop this out. Now this one is kind of a pain to get out just because of the angle that it's in. You're gonna have to come up here and pry in from this side. So you're gonna have to move around your rear view here and just to be able to get it up and pop it out. But once you get it in, these are your two bulbs right here. Same thing as the dome light. We'll just pop those out and make sure we get the right polarity. So these are a little bit more difficult to get up in there. I started with popping one in the hole there, and the other one is just, it doesn't work too easily just to slide it up there. So I get one finger on this side and push in to be able to pop it up in there, and same thing on this side. So I'll put one in here where it's at right there, and then one finger on this side and push that tab in and then pop it in. And then of course, we're gonna test it out. They both work and they're blinding and I'm seeing spots. So now I can put the cover back on and now our interior is full LEDs. All right, so now we're gonna start on the LED headlights. Right over here where we have our battery, I just moved this little bracket out of the way just so I could get down here, have a little bit more room. So we're gonna take this little boot off up here, and you're gonna see mine's already popped off, but I've got two metal clips. I've got one there and one over there. You're gonna squeeze these together if it doesn't just pop out by itself. You're gonna squeeze them in and up because these little things, see how that's bent over this way? That's hooking right down in here. But you're just gonna pop those out, and then as you can see, your headlight's already free. Now this shows me a better angle for you guys. If we look up here, this on the back is the plug. You can see the connection right up in there. You need to unplug that, and that is our new connection for our LEDs. Now finally, when you get that unplugged, see I've already got the second one in here and locked into place. What you're gonna do is you're gonna get these new bulbs and this black piece. All you have to do is spin this off and you'll get this black piece off separately. That's the one that goes in here. And it can only fit in one way since there's a tab here, here, and down here. So we just set that in there, and then we get these little pins. See how they just pop in? That's how they were before. So we get this in place, so that's not gonna go anywhere. Once we get that in, we're gonna put our bulb into place. But before I do that, I'm gonna see if I can get the boot off of this one so I can put it onto the new one. All right, so I got the boot taken off the old one. This is what the plastic piece looks like. I'm going to slide this little bit into here so we can have a watertight fit for our new bulbs. And there we go. I just got it popped in there. Now we've got it as a little triangle like that with the two at the bottom, one at the top, and if we turn it around, the top is still up here. So I'm gonna pop that in there, do the same thing with the little pins. They're gonna come down and they're gonna lock into place once I put it in. And there we go, just got them clicked into place. So as you can see, the pins are locked in there. There's that black ring right in there, set into place. And here's the boot that goes over it. I kind of had to squeeze it up like this so I could see down here. But now all that's left is to put the bulb through here, twist it to lock it in place, and then just plug in the end. All right, so I just tested it out. Look at the difference already. This is daytime, but you can already see this one's very amber and this one's very bright. And this is what it's gonna look like when it's all done. This little bit used to go on top of here, but we can't do that anymore because this is where the little tiny fan is for the LEDs. Now you can get different ones that don't have fans, but like the ones that I have in my Insight don't have fans, but they're a lot bigger, so regardless, doesn't really fit. But I like how the boot fits back on here, so there's no way I'm gonna get any water in my headlights up front. This is the only issue I have, is that there is a little bit of slack in here, even though I pushed this thing all the way in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tuck this way down under here, under the headlight. So there's gonna be very little chance that you're gonna get water in between that and have it shorted out. What you can do also is wrap that up with some sort of tape or anything like that to make sure absolutely zero water gets up in there. But that is the headlight up front, and now everything's done. All right, let's check out the rear. here's the blue in the rear. It actually looks a little bit more violet on my phone, but that's that one. You can already check and see on the inside how much brighter this one is. Oh god, and now it's like daytime with this. That is insanely bright, and that's not even including these map lights when they're on. These are super, super bright. All right, now I need to check the headlights. Oh yeah, those are already so much better. These are way better. No longer amber and dim. I still have to clean up the lenses on the headlights, but man, this is gonna make a huge difference.